This is Sparta! Fatality.
Welcome to episode number 362 of the UFO Buster Radio News Report, part of the UFO Buster Radio Network and the Dark Court Podcast. Glad I got all that out. I am so sleepy right now. I am tired as fuck. Like I usually, by this time, I'm ending the podcast. I'm like signing out, saying goodbye, guys. Ciao, good night. Until next time, sayonara, see you later. But not tonight. Tonight's a late night. Even Bugs is behind me, snoring his ass off, making me really jelly. But I mean, it's not like he doesn't do that all the time, but really, I'm jealous right now. I want to get my snore on. But I said, I promised the guys in the Discord chat, I said, hey, the schedule this week is Tuesday, Thursday, possibly Wednesday. Forget about Friday, because I'm going to be pretty tore up. But I wanted to get on here and get this done. And mind you, one of the biggest problems about doing back-to-back episodes is unless you go into the past to look at legacy incidents, you're fucked. You really are. You're fucked with news for today because there's just shit that's not going on. But I did find 3 articles. Fascinating in that you would think that with social media, people everywhere would be in the know by now. But apparently not. That's not what's going on. So people out there got questions. They have sightings. False sightings. But these things are so obvious by now. Come on. Everyone should know about this. It's still not... it's not getting around enough, I guess. I don't know what the deal is. The Discord chat today, especially today, I could not keep up with it. It was just crazy in there. The chat was just going bananas. Even BC, the blue chicken, even commented like, "Oh, this thing is moving too fast today." Wow, my head was spinning. I had to put my phone down. I was like, I can't keep up. That is the fan group chat that you guys should join. Really, if you're not getting the interaction, I promise you that you're going to get in there. Yeah, you might be talking to gamers and shit. No, fuck the gamers. Fuck them. Go into this Discord chat, which is linked in the description at the top and the bottom of the page. As a matter of fact, just in case you forget while you're reading all that stuff, at the end, it'll remind you. We have a pretty active chat, to be honest, and it goes 24 hours, right? Because you got the guys in Cali, you got the guys in Florida, you got me and the few guys here in Central Texas, but then you got the guys in Australia. So the damn chat just keeps going, like the fucking Energizer Bunny. But it is a fun chat. We talk about a lot of things. Like today, one of the topics that kind of piqued my interest was, of course, remote viewing. Now, it hasn't been since the time of Big O that I've actually talked about remote viewing. It's been that long. But it doesn't mean I don't think about it or come across it in a lot of the research that I do for the podcast. I just, it's like remote viewing is one of those things where I personally believe it's possible. I believe human beings have abilities. They do. Might be linked to their spirituality. It might be linked to a whole things of different aspects, different perspectives. Maybe things we have completely unexplored. Like people talking about the brain. There's so much of the brain that's unexplored. Maybe there's a bunch of, powers in there. Like psychokinesis, telekinesis, things like that. Pyrokinesis for you fuckers who like to start shit. But the thing is, remote viewing is fascinating to me. Now, it was brought up in the chat, and I'm putting out a call right now to anyone you listening who has records. I know you guys. You guys are like UFO paranormal pack rats. Like some of you have friggin' documents stacked up in your computers forever. You're probably still working on a Commodore 64 because you don't want to get rid of it because it's got all that stuff in it. Share your knowledge. Join us on Discord if you have the treasure trove of remote viewing details. Join us on there. The link is in the screen. You download the app. There's no commercials or nothing. Just go in there and talk shit. Download it. Give us your info. Share. Sharing is caring. Right? To help us out. We want to know more about remote viewing. Fuck. We even want to try an experiment. We'll start. Really. We will remote view the shit out of someone. We'll pick a victim. I don't care. I'll be the victim myself. In the live chat right now is Green Man. First to join. And he's right. He says, hey, the party never ends in there. It just never ends. And you want to think about the fact that what makes it really fascinating is that we don't sit in there just talking about the paranormal UFOs. People share stuff about what they're doing, their interests, their projects. It's fascinating how diverse the group is. But yet everyone gets along pretty fine and dandy, if I do say so myself. I'm actually a little late because I was watching that one series on TV. Actually, I came across it just out of the blue. It's Tennessee, something like Mississippi, something racers, outlaw racers or some shit like that, with JJ the Boss. What a great series that is. It is hilarious as hell. I don't know. Something about that street drag racing is just really fascinating to me. So we got 3 episodes to talk about. And here's what we're going to do. Because it's a late night, so you guys probably won't hear this till tomorrow morning. I've loaded a bunch of instrumentals. No words here. 0 words. But the music is should get you going. Make you feel heroic, some of them. Like you're an Avenger out doing your thing. Hopefully it helps tomorrow. Hopefully if you're at your desk, you better be wearing a mask. But hopefully you're out there, you're in the middle of work, you hear this, and you're taking on the world single-handedly. Let's get to the first track, and then we'll hit these stories, see what we got going on. I know that got you going. Come on. Don't lie. You know that was a crazy-ass song. Green Man said, if I ever seen the flame burn out, I think that's a loaded question. I don't know. First article is coming out of the Netherlands. Let me tell you, I have been doing this Google Translate thing on my browser. So whenever I come across a story regarding UFOs, whatever language it is, Google Google Translator, the add-in that's in the browser actually translates the page for me, and it's pretty cool because we don't miss out on stuff from overseas, which we don't really fucking get, right? We're always stuck hearing about Scottsy fucking Waring and Pareidolia Pete, right? That's what we call them. Or, stories we really don't give two shits about. I really want to see more stories from overseas, even South America. Hell, the Brazilians, they got UFO stories. Now we can translate the shit and find out what the hell they're reporting. Not that they're reliable. I'm just saying. That's the way it is. Dozens of people see chain moving lights in the skies. They are not UFO, but they may be related to Elon Musk, according to this paper out of the Netherlands. This is what I was referring to at the start of the podcast. What the hell is going on? Doesn't the news of Elon Musk make it everywhere? Everyone should know this by now. No one should be surprised that you're going to see a shitload of lined up lights in the sky moving across it like a phenomena coming from all sorts of directions, right? I mean, there's apps. There's apps everywhere where you can download and track these damn things and know specifically at dawn and dusk when can you see the Starlink satellites. It is freaking crazy. It really is. That this is just not getting around. So apparently over to the Netherlands this past Sunday, they saw lights. A chain of lights moving through the sky. People are freaking out. So what happened? They started calling up the local astronomy folks, the publicist. This guy writes for the local science journal. His name is Schilling. And he was bombarded by emails, tweets, app questions, all about the strange phenomena in the sky. Netherlands, come on, get with it. Come on. Really? Look at Elon. I think he really was from the Netherlands. He didn't come from no fucking South Africa. He was out there in the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so they're like bombarding this poor guy. What's going on? They're freaking out. He says if you see something flying and you don't know what it is, it's a UFO. Plain and simple. An unidentified flying object. At least he's level-headed, right? He makes sense, right? He's giving him a good answer. It's a UFO, people. But now, guess what? What he says is not many people assumed that, but there were many who wondered what was this. They knew it wasn't planes. They knew it didn't stop. It just kept on going. This jolly train of satellites across the sky. Unfucking believable. Basically what he did was this. He says, let me sit you down first. Let me school you on what's going down. Let me just, come over here. Get your ass over here. Sit on a chair. He says, listen, it's simple. The moving points of light in the starry sky were the 60 satellites launched from Kennedy Space Center, Florida, on March 18th. Yeah. That is man-made. Not UFOs, not drones. You're not losing your damn mind. No. Take the children back in the house. It's okay. You can unpack all your shit. You're not going anywhere. It's satellites. That's bugs. He agrees. He says basically in his response, he told him, guess what? You guys got to get with it because you're going to see these on a regular basis. It's going to keep on happening. Now, here's the question. How do the folks in the Netherlands feel about this Elon Musk thing with a Starlink satellite? I mean, he's only getting started. He's hitting 12,000 people. I mean, either the folks in the Netherlands got to get their shit together or they'll be calling this guy all the time. He might invest in an answering service or just cut the shit off and leave the country altogether. Now, one piece of information that Mr. Schilling gave in this particular article, which I was not aware about, but apparently... See, some shit they do know. They do know in the Netherlands, because, God, I didn't know this. April 23rd, this coming Thursday, will be the next 60 Starlink satellites will be taking off. I had to reach out to the Netherlands to get this information. Elon Musk is truly on the road to 12,000. He should make a fucking bumper sticker or something, or a t-shirt. On the road to 12,000. And really, listen, there was that story about how, Australia has some shitty-ass internet, and Elon was supposed to save Australians from shitty internet. I wonder if that same offer will go out to, like, the Netherlands, Iceland, and those countries like that. As a matter of fact, any damn country that these satellites go over. Are they going to get the same offer to save them from the terrible, shitty-ass internet that they're currently getting in their countries? I don't see why not. I just think, Elon he's in for a hurting if, some of these hackers get their hands on them satellites. It's going to be really ugly, really quick. There is more to this story from the Netherlands, of course. If you want to read more about it, check out the link in the description. By the way, there is a picture that is being used for this particular episode. If you look at that picture, when you went to click on it, it is a picture of what was flying over the Netherlands. And it's come on, it's Starlink. God, what else could it be? Man, if you're a cop on the beat and you're listening to that song, you just saved 3 fucking cats and you don't even know how you did it. For sure. News report number 2 comes from California and Arizona. California and Arizona signed up for this particular little situation. It's funny as shit. So on the first story, we have people who were kind of clueless, right? They had no idea what Starlink was, but I would imagine that when Shingalinga got it together and he said, hey, stop screwing around. You guys missed the boat on this. It's Starlink. They probably, in general, took it in stride. They said, we can accept that, right? It's not little green or gray aliens. No one's coming to give us the trip us the fantastic or something like that. No, they're not coming here to harm us. It's just fucking satellites. We accept that. We move on. This is not the case with the second story. Rockers react to bizarre UFO sightings in Arizona, California. And this was reported by Loudwire. It's a pretty sad state of affairs. Several rockers have reported bizarre UFO sightings on the night of April 15th in Arizona and Southern California. Yeah. This is what happens when you are really rocking out with all kinds of special aid, special things, enhancements. Yeah. Asking Alexandria's Ben, Bruce, and Dorothy from First to Last, Matt Good, and others taken to Twitter to discuss what they saw. The replies to their tweets confirmed that many people also witnessed the similar phenomena. Take a guess what that would be. Just sit back for a second. Sit back. Just, yeah. Apparently, Ben Bruce said that he saw a lot of UFOs flying in a straight line, spaced evenly apart from each other, and reappearing from the same location. Fuck. What would that be? Oh my God. Dorothy, who lives near San Diego, explained that they were not flashing. Could you imagine a light being steady? Moved fast and didn't make a sound the way an airplane would. These are all remarkable and really, in general, acceptable explanations for what they saw. Yeah, totally, dude. Maybe they were all on tour the last, I don't know, year. Maybe that's what happened. But take heart, because many people on Twitter who saw this, I mean, shit, they got followers in the 20, 30,000 plus. So some of the people went out to help him out. Say, hey, dude, no, that's, it's not a UFO, dude. No. Even Fox 10 and Phoenix chimed in. And they said, hey, can you guys send us what it was that you guys are reporting on this Twitter rant? Lo and behold, the videos and pictures were the Starlink satellites. Yeah, again, Starlink strikes again. How do people know this? This is the part that gets me. This is so weird. So, we're not talking about people who are not in the media, right? I'm sure these guys are on Twitter all the damn time, looking through social media, seeing how their gigs are doing. How could they not spot this? Benjamin, on his Twitter handle, Benjamin Bruce, on the 15th, he said this: I just saw so many UFOs flying in a line, consistent, evenly spaced, appeared from the same spot over and over again. Anyone else see this shit? That really is what he put in there in all caps. Anyone else see this shit? And then Dorothy, actually her handle is, it's a Dorothy Sucker. You are not lying, sister. You are not lying. She put in there, just witnessed UFOs flying overhead San Diego County. These do not flash like airplanes, move quickly, smoothly, and completely silent. Reply to this thread if you see it too. Might be military, but never seen anything like this before. And then she put a little UFO after that. Now, the killer in this entire story, I've got to say, I got to say this, right? And that is that people were replying. People were saying, hey, oh, by the way, these are the Starlink satellites. And they were sharing pictures and stuff like that. And Benjamin Bruce, he replied, no, that's not what the fuck I saw. But meanwhile, there's a whole chain of pictures and people. Even Fox 10 from Phoenix chimed in. And he still believes that that is not what he saw. He saw another line of straight flying UFOs, evenly spaced, going over the sky in Arizona. See, that's Bugs commenting in the background. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. This is where we're at right now. We have a lot of people who apparently have no idea that there's Starlink satellites going up. Like all these stories about astronomers and them pitching a bitch fit. None of those have made it across their desk ever in the last year or so. It's just now that they're figuring it out. Oh, well, fuck, these guys ain't figured out at all. They need to get sober first before they figure out what the fuck is going on over the sky. Completely, critically, and unbelievably nuts. Now, the author for this article ends it like this. I figure I'd jump straight to the end because, fuck my life. Because he said something fascinating. Amidst all the nonsense going on in the world right now, the last damn thing we really need is an alien invasion. Makes sense. Even though some of the conspiracies, like we heard yesterday from Happy Science, that religious group, that UFOs had something to do with COVID-19. Yeah, they did, because they were punishing all of us for being non-believers. How freaking crazy is that? Nuts. If you want to look at the rest of the tweets, check out the link in the description. I was just dumbfounded because you can link on them and see the entire thread of tweets and replies, pictures and videos, and basically them just denying that that's what they saw. I hope by now, let's see, what's today? Today is the 20th. It's been 6 days. Hopefully by now they've sobered up. You know, the party's over. The after party is already done by a few days. They fully recovered today, and they actually noticed that what they saw was exactly what these fucking people were sending them, not the shit they imagined with the purple dragons. Ridiculous. Completely. don't know if you've heard yet, but apparently today they figured out Kim Jong-un had some kind of procedure and is not doing very well. Like, not very well. Not just a little, like, fuck. You should have been a better person, buddy. And then Trump turns around and says to him, I hope you feel better. Get well soon.
China.
Jeez Louise. This next story is out of New York. Now, the one thing I gotta say, when I read the title for the story, was this. I learned to drive in New York, and I'm a native New Yorican, if you will. And, you know, my thing is, that's one place you don't want to tailgate anybody. Yes, it happens. Bumper to bumper. If there's anywhere where the term bumper to bumper traffic is real, it's real there. It really is. But there comes a point where you just get frustrated, you jump out your car, and you beat the shit out of someone. But it's almost a common courtesy in New York. That's how people learn, to kind of stay a little bit further back. You know what I mean? But hey, in this particular story, when I read the title, I was like, no, E.T. cannot be tailgating people in New York. It'll get shot. It'll get mugged. We'll take that damn technology. Guaranteed. The title for this is Woman Claims She Was Followed by UFO in New York. She was tailgated. Yeah. Well, not so much tailgated. It just jumped into my head, the whole tailgating thing. But the woman from New York City claimed that she spotted a strange UFO hovering over an area, but not just hovering, it was following her. It was following her around while she was walking her little dog. Bananas. She says she's not going to reveal her identity because she doesn't want people to think she's fucked up in the head. No. But apparently she was out with the old dog, and she reported this to UFO Sightings Daily. She was out with her dog about 8 p.m. on the Upper West Side of New York. Just going out for a stroll. I mean, you don't want your dog shitting in your house or your apartment, so you take him outside. And lo and behold, in the sky, there was a UFO, unidentified, if you will. So her and her dog continued to walk down the street, but she was keeping one fucking eye on that damn UFO. And when I tell you, this thing is so far up in the sky, there is an image. You actually have to click on the link for this particular article, because there's a video, because someone reported this, of course, and there is a video that has the picture that she took. Of course, it's at night, right? But this thing, really, this lady, she's paranoid as fuck. She's off her medication. That's all I can tell you. That's really what happened here. And the dog, too. She, forgot her medication. She didn't give the dog the medication. And they were all paranoid as fuck walking down New York City. Of all places to be paranoid, really. According to her, the object did not appear to be moving in a specific direction. Instead, it seemed to be following her as she continued to walk her little doggy. And here's a quote from her. I did half a block with my dog, and I stopped again. And I noticed this light moved into position. But it was not going in a clear direction. The woman stated, according to UFO Sightings Daily, when I started walking, I noticed the light was also moving. When I stopped, the light stopped parallel to me. I can tell you this. If I was out in New York and there was a fucking light in the sky and I was walking Bugs, he wouldn't see that shit. I wouldn't fucking see that shit. But he would not. Bugs will stand over his bowl for a good 30 minutes staring into it, waiting for food to be in it, and the fucking thing is full to the top. Literally, I gotta tell him the food's there, dude. Then he eats it. Yeah, he's got that kind of problem. That's why he's the best UFO hunter. This lady's probably got those Coke bottle glasses, but she's the fuck out of damn UFO. that's probably billion light years away. You can't write this stuff. You really can't. According to this, the eyewitness noted that she observed the strange light by walking outside to see if it would still follow her. She said that whenever she went, the object moved in the same direction, and she did this for a whole entire hour. It's like going to some concert or get your ass probed, and all you get is a stupid ass T-shirt. All she got was that silly ass picture. Watching this thing for a whole hour. I mean, there's people who have UFO sightings. They only see them for a few minutes and get the best damn picture you ever damn seen. She got a silly ass picture. Take a look at the link, because really what I see is either a really bright star or it's like Venus or some shit like that. It does not look like a damn UFO or drone or anything. As a matter of fact, if it was a drone that far up, then the military is hunting her ass down, and she was probably ready to get terminated. Really, but maybe the dog saved her. Probably a dog lover up there in some kind of a fucking drone, because she was almost taken out, and the dog saved her. This is the stuff we deal with. This is crazy. Do you think that I'm flying a UFO from several billion light years, and I'm going to take my sweet time for you to play fucking hide and seek with me? No. Pick your ass up and probe you on the spot. Are you kidding me? Who's going to stop me? I don't know. It's just a little crazy sometimes. Like maybe some people have become hypersensitive, especially when they don't have the special meds, the happy pills. And, they spot all kind of shit in the sky. But, I mean, that happens. Sometimes we forget. Maybe the dog really had to take a good dump and she didn't take her meds and she went outside and became more paranoid. I'm telling you. You might think I'm making light of this, but you've got to see that picture. That is not anything from 4.24 looking for a good time tonight. No, that's I don't think that's what happened at all. But you guys be the judge of it. Check it out. See what that looks like to you, and maybe it might ring true to one of you. Maybe you saw that same light. Maybe you felt the hair on the back of your neck standing up on end. Goosebumps. Maybe your butt puckered when you saw that, because it was not tonight, buddy. Not tonight. Complete and total madness. I'm going to play one more song here, and then we'll go to the end of the podcast, because I added one song too many, apparently. But this song here is one of my favorites. Check this one out. gonna tell you right now, if you did not help some lady give birth just now, that song didn't do a damn thing for you. That song is crazy. I mean, geez Louise, I'm ready to just go out and like the 300 every day and do all kind of shit. For real. There's the end of the podcast, but a couple of cleaning items. Number one, thanks to everyone who reached out to me today outside of the Discord group. Listen, guys, if you want to get more action into the conversation, the after party, if you will, join the Discord group. Quick shout out to Game Vet. He hit me up about a few things. He's looking to get a channel together and maybe feature a few of the episodes for the UFO Buster Radio podcast. There you go. Another one, there was a few other people who commented on the Dark Court episode, the last one. Good comments, good reviews for Mrs. Moonraker. She was on there. She likes that paranormal stuff. That's her deal. And again, everyone else that hit me up, sent me some good vibes. I thank you for it, absolutely. And share the podcast as much as you can. I appreciate it every step of the way. And last but not least, I've gotten 2 offers to speak on other podcasts. What is wrong with them? Do they know what's coming their way? Have they not listened to this podcast? One of them is a new podcast out of California. These 2 ladies who on their very first episode had Corbell. Exactly, Bugs. Corbell. I mean, how can you follow that? I mean, after everything Corbell's been doing, all the flashy things he's been up to, right? I mean, what am I supposed to do? You want me to go on there after Corbell? Come on. I'm sure they've had a few other episodes. I did watch the whole Corbell thing because they did like a big promo on it. And they actually sent me 2 emails today trying to get me to go in. Actually, they're kind of slick. They're a sales lady because they were like, I'm glad you accepted the invitation to come in and talk to us about our show. No, the fuck I did not. I didn't. I really wanted to answer, and I was going to answer in that same manner. So I decided maybe I should just chill, Netflix and chill a little. Watch those guys from Mississippi or where the fuck they're at, and watch them crash their cars and just relax a little. The other podcast, working on that. I kind of gave them a date, but they haven't responded. They're not very quick on the Twitters, but hopefully that one I'd like to go on there. Also out of California, I think. Cool, chill guys. Once I figure that out and I get a date, I'll send that out for everyone to chime in and give the guys a boost. Even though they're a lot more popular than I am, that's for sure. Anyway, this is the episode. I am Manny Moonraker. I am checking out. Green Man stuck with me from beginning to end. And the one thing he did say, to that lady in New York City, it's okay if she got probed, but the dog, not so much. I'm telling you, she probably should have double-fisted it. A little bit of vodka, some gin, some whiskey, some of the Prozac, anything to help her not see this bright-ass light. Because, man, she was fucked up in the head. I'll catch you guys possibly tomorrow. Manny Moonraker, checking out for the record.
For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want to act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to make no time to waste. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence, I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected, but the moves elusive, and I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winners when I know you're losing, so I work the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I had to pivot, shooting no bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, fuck a tax, that's a joke. Tell them laugh, Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got laugh on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste. Facts, I need racks, take a cash, fuck a tax, that's a joke, tell him laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag, Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max, I got laugh on my back, you ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 for the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't tryna grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't tryna link, no time to waste. For the record.